It's your girl KP, bringing you yet another video. I know, hey, thank you, Kay. You're welcome. So if you have not already subscribed or liked this video, scroll down and hit that like button and then hit that subscribe button for me. Pause. I'm just all off. Pause. Today's talk is about to be crazy interesting. Some people might not like it, but I'm here to give you guys the real. I told you guys in my opening video, like, I'm gonna just be 100. I'm obviously gonna be myself. I don't want people to think or it be displayed like, oh, she just faking it because she like on YouTube, like this is fake, yada yada yada. Like, no, because this is a topic that's really important to me and is really serious, and I want other people to know about it because I don't want people to go through what I had to go through, and I'm still going through it, and it's tough. And I don't want other people to be put in that situation. So I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to stop talking for right now. I'm going to stop talking, but here we go. So I know a lot of you guys are probably like, bro, okay, like, what are you talking about? Like, where are you going with this? Are you okay? I'm good. Like, I go through my shit, but hey, everybody got shit they go through. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is the honest to God truth about pregnancy. So, listen up, because this could be important if you got a sister, auntie, a niece, your mom. Like, it's important, and you guys need to really understand, like, it's not just the Disney experience. It's not just cotton candy and funnel cake and all that. Like, yeah, it has its moments where it is, but probably like 70% of the time it's not, maybe even 80. So what I want to talk to you guys about is like after you have your child. God willing, you or that person that you know carries their child for 9 months, God willing, healthy, hopefully everything is okay. If you are like in that situation and you're about to have your child, I pray for you. I pray that your surgery sorry, I pray for what is the word, like, delivery. Wow, that's the biggest fucking brain fart of my life. I pray that your delivery is amazing. It goes smooth. If anything does happen and you do need like medical attention, I pray that the doctors that have you and that have you in their hands, like, I pray that they just like take care of you, that you walk out okay, that everything's just fantabulous for you. So getting into it, I want to say that a lot of people think after you have your daughter, son, twins, like, bloop, they just popped out. Yes, it's amazing, but us as moms and us as parents go through a lot and it's not seen. Maybe by your best friend, maybe by your sister, maybe by people that know you, and maybe not even then, but we go through real life shit. Like, I know for me, after I had my daughter, I couldn't cry. Like, I don't know if it was just me crying from like delivering her and like the contractions. Pause for cause. Contractions, whoever says contractions are just fucking period cramps, like horrible period cramps, is not. That bitch is like, you ran 20 miles and it's like, I don't even know. But it's not period cramps. Don't listen to your doctor when they say, oh yeah, you know, it's just some bad period cramps. Yeah. No, it's not that shit. No. But back to what I was saying. When I had my daughter, I physically, like, could not cry. Like, I don't know if I was just in trauma or what. But, like, I was just like, like, I felt like I was crying, but, like, nothing was running down my face. Like, yeah, like, I was happy she was here. I was happily. I was happy that, like, I delivered her. Everything was a success. I didn't have to get a C-section. I didn't have to go through this, that, and the third. But, like, I don't know. Like, physically, I just couldn't cry. So, when I was holding her, this little motherfucker, she is so advanced that she was just like... And if you know newborns, a lot of them don't have stable mobility in their neck. So everybody was like, oh my gosh, is she okay? Da, da, da. And I knew like I was gonna have a smart child just by like the stuff that I researched and just like talking to people and like the stuff that I was doing and like eating, because I did take this my prenatals had fish oil in them, and they say that that's like really good for a baby. Like when I would get ready for class, I would always play lullabies. Like me and her dad was like reading her books and just listening to music. Like she was a very energetic kid in the womb. So like I knew she was gonna be some type of energetic and smart. Like, yeah. But back to the story. I go on and on about that. Back to the story, like you're just in shock. So sometimes, like I've heard of people not crying. Sometimes you're not gonna cry, and it's normal. So don't beat yourself up like, I didn't cry when they came out, and then you're fine. You're fine. Another thing I do want to say is if you are breastfeeding, baby may not latch right away. I know me, I was like getting discouraged because my daughter would not latch on. Like when she was born, everybody was like, okay, so do you want to breastfeed? And I was like, yeah. And then the doctor was showing me like how you hold them that certain way and all that. And I was like, okay, that's good. That's dandy. And then I do want to say, don't listen to the doctors half the time, because she was like, yeah, she needs to eat 10 minutes on this side and then 10 minutes on your left boob. And then she'll be full. That's how you know she's full. Bullshit. My daughter ate. She had one specific boob that she liked more than the other. So she would eat more on my right than she would eat on my left. But I was beating myself up because I couldn't get her to latch. And it's normal. And it's like, think about it. I'm on this like high for like 9 months, hopefully, or 8 months, or however long you were. You're on this high of just pregnant and like taking care of yourself, not giving a shit about anything. Like your whole excuse is, I'm pregnant. Learn to use that excuse, by the way. But you're just like, I'm pregnant. And then bloop, your baby pops out. What happens to all those hormones and emotion? All of that shit leaves your body. So like for me, I was an emotional wreck. Like I'm already low-key a crybaby. When anything happened, I was like, oh my God. Like my mom went and got me some food and I cried because like she didn't deliver it on time. And then when she got there, I cried because I didn't have a fork. Couldn't tell you why. Well, I know why, but yeah. So I mean, you have to realize, and your partner or whoever is with you has to realize, like, okay, like they mentally have to be together and say, all right, this is about to be a big step. She has to re-find herself, re-figure out who she was before the baby. And it's hard for a lot of women because, like I said, you just had an emotional high and you happy, hee hee ha ha, and then now that high is just down. And you're just like, well, shit, I don't know who I am anymore. Like, I was pregnant Kayla. Now I'm insecure, got a belly, baby fat Kayla. So, yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff, like, we have to overcome. And that's a conversation that you and your partner, whoever you trust, hopefully it's your partner, because your partner is supposed to be your best friend. But it's a conversation that somebody needs to have. Because if you're not mentally ready for that, it's gonna like crash. Like as soon as I had my daughter, Joseph, I was like, okay, I can't even look at Joseph. I thought anything Joseph did was like horrible. Because as soon as I had my daughter, I just instantly went into supermom. Like I was like, no, nobody can change her the way I can change her. You're not changing her right. You're not wiping her right. You're not washing her right. I need to do it. And I was just, like I was a single mom and I'm not. Like you have to realize like you have so much help. And if you don't have help, I mean, I'm sorry. Like you gotta be that rock star. Like you gotta be that boss ass person and like rock it out. Like it's tough. Even for two people, it's tough. But you gotta rock it out. And you got to be like, okay, well, my daughter or my son needs this. So I know shit is hard right now. But tomorrow in the future, it's going to be gravy. Tomorrow in the future, it's about to be gravy. So I would say that's one thing. I mean, definitely after you have a kid, I would say like go on a couple dates with yourself, no partner, go on a couple dates with your partner, relearn each other. Cause like if you don't, it's very easy for you guys to like dwindle away. I promise you, guarantee it. Like it'll happen. And two things that I do want to touch on that's like really, really like a tough topic for me is that one, a lot of times your self-confidence isn't there. Like me, I be on Fashion Nova. I be like, ooh, that's cute. Ooh, I could rock that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you ever seen any of my bios or like check out like any of my pages, I'm a track coach. So I've always, like my entire life, I've always just been fit just because I've always been an athlete my entire life. So like I've always had abs. I always had muscle. Like I always stayed in shape. Even when I was just like, I'm pretty sure it's like I have high metabolism because I always eat and like I don't gain weight. Well, after I had Elise, like I eat, but I sometimes gain weight. Like if I don't go like walk, like I'm glad school is back because Lord Jesus, if I'm not doing something, then like I'm just like, bloop, okay, there's some more baby fat, whoop, there's some more stomach fat, whoop, okay, them thighs, like, but that's just me personally. Everybody has different bodies and everybody always reacts differently. I don't want anybody to be like, well, I'm be like Kayla, like she got high metabolism and she just ate and did this, that, and the third. No, that's not what I'm saying, guys. I'm saying everybody is just different and everybody reacts differently. I'm just saying some of the things that people don't talk about. Another thing that people don't talk about and that I struggle with and I had a hard time like facing and realizing is that it took me a minute, like after I got over it, to realize I did have postpartum depression. Like everybody would be like, oh, like talking behind my back, like, yeah, Kayla's depressed. Yes, she's this, that, and the third. But if you ask me, I'm like, no, I'm not depressed. What are you talking about? Ah! You know, angry black woman, low key. I try not to be that lady. But I would go to the doctor and I kind of wish doctors were more like influential, I guess I would say. Like my doctor, he was just like, so Kayla, like you look good. Baby obviously looks good. You know, she's doing good. And he was just like, so do you feel depressed? Looking back, I would punch him in his face because obviously a depressed person is not, well, probably 90%, 95% of the time, I would say a depressed person is not going to tell you they're depressed. No. So they do like a 6-week, I want to say it's like 6 and 12 or like 3 and I don't know. But you do like 3 checkups. And both of them, I had 2. He was like, so Kayla, like, you know, that's good to hear, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, so Kayla, are you depressed? And I was like, no, like I'm good. Like, what you mean? He was like, yeah, you look good. Like going with it and never wrote down like anything. I don't know if I was just like, to him, I don't know if I was just like putting on a show in my mind or what, but I was depressed. And looking back, I can see it and I can see how toxic I was to the people around me because I was like angry. I didn't want people to help me. I didn't want to be bothered with people. I just wanted to be me and my child. And I felt like nobody could parent my child like I could. Not even Joseph. I would be like, no, he's not doing it right. No, I got her. No, leave her alone. Like I was becoming a control freak and it was not healthy. And I don't think a lot of people really touch on postpartum like they should. So anytime I see it, I'm like, okay, take a deep breath. Like I've just had 3 of my friends or 3 people, three of my friends, they're my friends. Like we talk on like a consistent basis. 3 of my friends, they've just recently had babies. My friend Taylor, I've been texting her. I'm like, hey, like when she found out she was pregnant, I told her like, hey, like call me, ask me questions, anything you need to know, anything you got, like something like, you know, Elise was probably like close to being 1. And I was like, I got you. So I was like, I kind of got this mom thing. So she would call me sometimes, she would text me, and she would ask me certain things. So when she had her daughter, I was checking on her all the time. I still do. Because I don't want someone to go through what I went through. And that's a lot of the reason why I'm making this video, because it's like, I don't want someone to like be that downfall when they have a video like this to watch. And I don't want someone to be like, oh, well, I'm not depressed. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, people are going to say it. But be that person and check on your friends. Like, I did something so tragic. If you look and see both of my Instagram pages, my personal page and my hair page, or even if you find me on Twitter or on Facebook, you will see, like, I had hair, like, pretty much a little past, like, half of my back, halfway down my back. After I had Elise, you know, and my I can do this on my own, can't nobody take care of my daughter like me type mood, I hit that patch. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So guess what I did? I cut my hair. Yeah. I do not recommend that. That's just me. I mean, yeah, in the beginning, I was like, yeah, I feel free. Like, it's amazing. And now I'm in the growing stage. And it's like, I can't get over it. And I tell people all the time, they're like, oh, Kayla, why'd you cut your hair? I'm like, oh, I was going through a midlife crisis. I regret it. I'm not going to lie. It was my decision. What I got life for? That's what I did. I made that decision. I did it. I drove myself to the barber. And I, Kayla, said, I want to shave my head. And what'd she do? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. What'd she do? And it was gone. So, I mean, not saying everybody's going to go through the big chop. Not saying everybody's going to feel this way. Not saying everybody is going to, like, to have postpartum depression, to be self-conscious. Not saying any of that. I just want to make you guys aware, because I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of the subject. Like, they hear on Twitter or they see articles and talk like, oh yeah, postpartum depression is a thing. Oh yeah, this, that, and the third. Oh, midlife crisis. Oh, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of people aren't having this conversation. So I want people to have this conversation. Hopefully this video gets around and it's like, okay, like, she's really trying to help people. Like, okay, she's like trying to drop some knowledge, because I don't want people to go through and probably lose themselves because of like someone not checking up on it. It honestly can be a text. Hey, you good? Even if they not good, they gonna probably text you back they good. But it's like, mental note, oh yeah, so-and-so said, are you good? Like, it's the thought. Like, it's crazy when people say it. Like, it's the thought that counts. It's corny, but it is. Tell me, if somebody bought you flowers and you didn't want flowers, you wanted a big old teddy bear. You're like, well, I wanted a teddy bear, but oh, thank you for the flowers. Like, dude, it's the thought that counts. That person had the time and had the audacity and the thought to say, you know what? Let me go grab her some flowers. She probably been having a bad day. Let me make her smile. I know these are at least gonna make her smile. If she don't smile right now, she gonna smile in like 20 minutes, because she gonna be like, damn, that person really fucked with me. Damn, that person was going out their way to make me feel better. So it's a lot of other things that go into it, and I don't really want to rant because I kind of just like got off. But I mean, if you struggle with these things, hit me up. Like, we could talk. Hit me up in the comments. Even if you don't want to even hit me up in the comments, you guys can definitely go on my Instagram. You can definitely DM me. I'm not going to put your business out like, hey, at blah, 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 blah. They said, like, no, that's not me. Even if you say, yeah, it's okay, do that. No, because you're sharing your moment with me. So I'm not going to do that. If you want to share, definitely, I got you. I'm going to be here for you. We can talk about it. We can go back and forth. We can have a conversation. But I'm not going to air you out. That's not my business to tell. I mean, if you want to put in the comments, feel free. Maybe you can help somebody else, but that's not my business to share. So that's what you want to do. Hit me up. My page is always open. I'm always scrolling on both of my pages. I'm always on YouTube. So I definitely see you guys' comments. I always get back to you guys. I always fave it. Like, I got you. So, like I said, I'm not going to rant anymore. But that's just a couple of things I feel like people don't really, like, understand or know at the end of the day. And I feel like it should be a topic that is talked about or gets started to talk about. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you liked the video, heard something. If you liked the video, obviously just scroll down and hit that like button. If you have not done already, subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm getting like emotional because I have never, like, certain people know, but I've never just like openly said it. So that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are gonna say like, oh, like, thank you for being that emotional person and getting up there and telling your story. It's my story to tell. I want other people to benefit from it. So please share it. If you know somebody, please educate them. Please let them know. They might be like, what's she talking about? I'm not doing that. Or, she okay. She don't need you, da-da-da. I'm just here to help, guys. All right, I'll catch you later. I'm done ranting. I know I keep going on and on and on and on and on. All right, but that's the end of the video, guys. I will catch you later. And stay tuned for yet another video. Subscribe. That's how you know when I be posting videos. Or, if you have not done it already, go to my Instagram at Preston's with the S Touch. And I always gas up my videos. You know, you gotta be your biggest fan. So I always gas my own videos up, so you'll know. But I like it better when you guys subscribe. So it's a lot of work, you know. All right, guys, I will catch you later. I'm out.